teacher Laurel, Maryland, and into the school of Willie the Bam Johnson.
This is for promotional use only. Promotional use only. Promotional use only.
For many, it's surprising that there are hundreds of success stories in the martial arts involving some truly extraordinary people, adults as well as children. Willie the Bam Johnson had been headed down a dangerous path. Through the martial arts, he would be shown a better way and find his life's work. Bam grew up in a tough Baltimore neighborhood where positive role models were few and far between.
It was a common thing, someone dying or gunshots or an ambulance just passing by. I mean, it was really bad.
But one day, he caught a glimpse of a better life. A Bruce Lee movie was playing at what used to be this local theater. To 6-year-old Willie, Bruce Lee represented the possibility of a future outside the neighborhood projects.
After leaving that movie theater, I knew in my heart and in my mind that I was going to be something bigger and better than a drug dealer or a street hustler or a gang member. So I began to practice and imitate all those different movements that I seen him demonstrating on the screen, which led to trying to demonstrate those movements that I seen in books and magazines.
But emulating Bruce Lee proved difficult. Like many of his friends, Johnson became involved with illegal activities.
I was responsible for the violence that began to occur in our community. I was a part of that foundation that was being laid for my generation.
At age 23, he paid the price for his actions with a prison sentence. It was a turning point. Willie Johnson threw himself back into martial arts training when he was released from prison. He began entering and winning martial arts tournaments. 6 times he was named world champion in Kung Fu and sports karate. The Bam was born.
Illegal weapon use. Illegal weapon use.
In 1994, Johnson was chosen for a starring role on WMAC Masters, a television program that presents martial artists as role models.
Hey, Bam. Sorry about using my staff out there. It was a reflex action. It won't happen again.
No problem, Turbo. It definitely made our match more interesting.
Not far from his old neighborhood, the Bam has opened a martial arts school where he teaches more than mere physical expertise.
All right, give me 25 good jumping jacks. Are we ready? All right, let's rock and roll. Begin. Come on. Okay, come on, Mr. Marco. Rock and roll. Go. Come on.
The Bam had begun instructing his son Marco in martial arts at a young age.
Come on, let's work. Let's work.
And now Marco helps his father teach.
It was important for me to get my son involved in the martial arts for the sole purpose of making sure he does not make the same mistakes that I made.
Marco Johnson appears with his father on the WMAC Masters TV program. Together, they stress to the viewers the importance of solid family life.
Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Willie the Bam Johnson. The Bam meaning the Better Attitude Makers. Born and raised in B-More, come from Lafayette Projects, hometown, the place that defined the person I am today. You know, my quest today is to change the world. You know, every time I encounter an interaction with somebody, it's like I'm daring you to be great. God created all of us to be great, to be the best that we can possibly be. And if the projects can inspire a kid like me to put pictures up on the wall of Bruce Lee, go to the movies and see Bruce Lee, and believe and dream that one day I'm gonna become a world champion in martial arts just because I'm putting that stuff up on the wall and teaching myself martial arts, flipping on pissy mattresses, and then one day to be starring in a TV show with Bruce Lee's daughter and to be recognized as one of the best martial artists on the planet, to travel China, man, anything possible. So when I say I dare you to be great, I'm for real, I dare you to be great. And that's what life's all about, man. Every day we wake up in the morning, every day my day is about starting at 3 a.m. in the morning. You know why? Because when I was living foul, I used to get up every day and I would hustle at 3. Now when I'm living righteous, I'm gonna get up every day and I'm gonna do what I need to do at 3 a.m. because I gotta do it for that next generation. My kids, the kids that's out there, the people that's watching the video. I mean, I believe that the energy that we put out there with other people, it can be negative energy, we're gonna get negative results. It can be positive energy, and we're gonna get positive results. And that's what everything that the bands represent is about, building up the world, man, making it a better place than what it was when my president or anybody that's associated with me came into it. We run a full-time martial arts school. My quest is to teach kids. That's all I'm concerned with. I'm concerned with the next generation, Generation Next. Because if I can make sure that they avoid the pitfalls and mistakes that I made, then guess what? They can be better than me. You know, so that's our ultimate quest in our martial arts school. We do music, we do movies. We got a clothing line called the BAM's Clothing Line, aka FRKY. We also created a concept called Kung Fu Hip Hop. We got the street combat concepts. I mean, if you just Google Willie the Bam Johnson, a whole list of stuff will come up. And I'm not saying it because I'm bragging, because I don't even know nothing about it. What it is just, I just believe that once we put that energy out there, when you inspire people and motivate people, they want to stay so connected to whatever you're doing, but I take no credit for it, man. Because just like when I was in the hood, I made a prayer and begged God and pleaded with God to give me a chance to live my dream. It's just beginning, man. And I mean, I ain't trying to run up. I'm just trying to be humble and continue to travel the world. So when I was living foul, if I didn't got this far, imagine where I'm going to go at right now. As a matter of fact, next week we'll be filming a reality TV show. Got some people coming from California. They're trying to do a reality TV show based on the everyday journeys of me, my wife, my son, my little son, and how we just change people's lives with martial arts. And we got to remember, martial arts was always popular in the inner city. In the 70s, everybody was doing martial arts. I mean, everybody was making their nunchucks. Everybody was coming out of the Apollo Theater. You from Baltimore, you know the Apollo, you know the Hippodrome, you know the Town Theater. Everybody, and it's funny, because I used to be a little kid going to those theaters and breaking in the boxes and taking the posters out the movie theaters and putting them up on my wall. I used to be the kid going to the Apollo Theater or the Hippodrome, filming the little kung fu movies up there and coming home and working out to them in my room. So you're going to tell me you can't make it? You're going to give me an excuse and say, yo, it's hard. It's hard. I come from the projects, bruh. Mother on welfare. Was no martial arts schools. Now I own my own school. Now I compete. I done won 7 world championships. And once again, I'm not saying that to brag, because you know what? My son is a world champion. My wife is a world champion. Now I got a 4-year-old son who loves martial arts. He ain't even in school, but he knows his forms. He knows his kata. And most importantly, he knows his academics. What'd that say? Martial is about character, man. That's what it's all about. And if you ain't feeling that, I don't know what you're feeling. It's Generation Next. Willie the Bam Johnson. As we say in our school, see ya. No human being on this planet got the strength to beat you down, or to take your heart, or to take your spirit. The only thing that can hurt you is you. Suck it up! There you go.